Spalding back. I've got a crash. Something keeps occurring to me, so I come back. Here's what occurred to me. I get on YouTube and look some of these entertaining magnets. You can call them stars. I don't like the term. I wouldn't like it to approach me. I would say, "Are you a star, Norman?" No, I'm not. And I don't like to handle myself. Entertainment maggots. Michael Jackson, for one. That's what I was looking at some of the production work of Michael Jackson. It's astounding. Besides the crowd, I found it just mind-boggling. I know it has something to do with production. In other words, promotion. I think without promotion, you couldn't get a crowd to gather like that. That's for sure. I don't just see how reputation would do it. Say, well, I'll be at such and such a place at a certain time. Everybody show up there without promoting it. I just maybe would, but I doubt it. If I said I'll be at a certain place, everybody's gonna show up and see Norman. I doubt it. I know. I listen. To mock that, there's a time in my genetic line that's exactly what happened. That is, when they knew I was going to be, they were there. Yep. Because what I would remind them of that no one else would. That's why. Anyway, what I noticed, and listen, in my case, guess what? All the wits showed up. I think in Michael Jackson's case, and some of these other entertainers, only a certain wit would show up. Only a certain wit would listen to the so-called music. Well, I hear some of that stuff. It's so synthetic, I don't find it music because of its degree of synthetic. And I don't think a lot of wit will practice listening to synthetic sound. It won't. It's looking for more normal sound. And the synthetic is hardly normal. So, I mean, look, a lot of the stunts, and I was watching one of his Michael Jackson stage shows. They're not normal. It's very contrasting to normal. I mean, it's okay to watch a few sets of it, but not a couple hours of it. I appreciate normal at this time. Maybe that's because I'm on a codger and I got too old. But even some of the best rock, I go back, let's look at Jefferson Starship, Jefferson Airplane. They sing and perform about normal things and exclaim the lovely things of living. And even though I think Michael Jackson does that, he does it in a very sharp and contrasting to normal way. I mean, only humans, actually I think some of the kids that have flocked to it, their own peer pressure among themselves more than really they're all into Michael Jackson because that's what the rest of the kids are doing, more than anything. I could be wrong about that. I don't think there's a wit of genuine, although I could be wrong. Some of them are very moved and inspired by Michael Jackson. I'm sure they are. Some of them are not moved and inspired by anything, and they want to be belonging and part of it. Kind of like Marines. I told this wonderful Marine one time, the commander of a recruiting center. I said, some men are Marines because they need the Marine Corps, and some men are Marines because the Marine Corps needs them. He said, Norman, that's exactly right. So he said, living, isn't it? Some people live because living needs them. Some people live because they need living. Good night.